Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege to introduce to you the next First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump.
What a wonderful welcome here in Pennsylvania. It has been more than 500 days since my husband, Donald Trump, announced he would run for President of the United States.
I can tell you what I think about Donald Trump and how he treats women. I think that in all his businesses, he treats women fairly, he promotes them well, pays them fairly, and
he has a very successful daughter, so he surely can't be somebody who, you know, raised a child and...
First off, it did not bother me. It was locker room talk. And honestly, I've heard a lot of people say lots of things. So no, that did not bother me at all. Not at all. But you can say that.
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, I didn't love it. I wish I didn't hear it.
Right,
but it wasn't enough to make me be like, oh, horrible person, couldn't be the leader of our country.
When you are more successful, people do throw themselves at you. So if you think about, it's probably nothing that the movie stars and all other corporate people, like other corporate people, say and do too. So
I will also work hard to improve everyday life for women. The women in America are incredible. They are strong, intelligent, generous, committed, determined. With opportunity, women will advance and achieve. Do we want a country that respects women and provides them with equal opportunity?
I think Melania has some class to her. I don't think Hillary Clinton has any class. And that's probably sounds snobbish. I'm going to vote for Mr. Trump because I may wish that he thought before he opened his mouth, and maybe it sounds like he's finally learning that he really should not speak extemporaneously at every possible opportunity.
But some women have been left behind. I see that. We cannot call ourselves a fully developed or advanced nation when 50% of our women live in poverty, when 16 million are without health insurance.
I had a really hard time supporting Hillary as a woman just because I don't think it was right of her to stand by her husband when he was cheating on her and he admitted it. But then there's things that come out about Donald Trump being like very derogatory towards women. So I actually have a hard time supporting either candidate because I'm not sure that either of them really represent women in a way that I would want to be represented as a woman. I'm not sure. I get concerned with how other countries would view America if we had a female president. As much as I would love to say that that wouldn't matter at all, I think a lot of countries that target America would view us as weak.
It's easy to say, oh, Monica Lewinsky and all those stories, but I remember, I was there, I remember what was going on, but he was not the only one. So I'd rather not talk about it because I don't believe that Donald, I think he had money, he had fame, he could get anybody that he wants. So what men do in a locker room or behind closed door when nobody listens, and you're a man, and I'm sure you understand, you might not do that, but you know that men do. And that is not a reflection on how they respect women. I do not think that Donald Trump is a disrespectful person, period. He's what we call a blue-collar billionaire.
I don't think you can be a woman in this nation and not have been affected by watching that and hearing that kind of talk. And it's not just that it happened 11 years ago. There are things that have happened even more recently. Nobody wants to see a person who is supposed to be supporting our voice in our nation treating people who would vote for him that way. That did make a big decision from a lot of women that were coming into my studio. If the leader of our nation can talk like that about women and minorities and culture, then anybody on the street, gives them absolute right to talk to any woman the same way.
This man I know so well, Donald Trump, with your help and God's grace, will make America great again. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless this beautiful country.